Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to do some magic finding on our paladin and hopefully get some more trades in. I know we have a lot of items taking up space and really need to offload those. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I think first off we're going to try trading that armor, not the armor, the shield. So let's see. 15 enhanced defense, 4 open sockets, 45 all resist, Zakarum shield. Alright, let's try it out. Just to make sure, yep, it's right here. I'm hoping we can get a low for this. And if you missed the stream yesterday, we actually got a lot of stuff. A Vex dropped for us by Countess. We got a pull on the way to the pit. I think we got chance guards. And we got Leoric's arm? I think it's called Leoric's arm. It's the necromancer wand. Really good. But yeah, yesterday was really nice for item finds. And hopefully we can get a repeat. Vex from Countess is out of this world. Yeah, super stoked about that. But how's it going, July? Any new drops? Gotta pick up all these potions. I don't think so. Nothing notable. Oh, okay. I tried trading the shield earlier today before I went live. I had one guy come in and offer me, it was like a Vex-ist goal plus some kind of faucet. But I told him I'm looking for a low, or at least an ohm. Yeah, I'd be cool with like an ohm. Trading faucets kind of tough. Yeah, it really is. I have a really low one that I don't have any use for. I just kept it just because it's like cool. It's like, hey, it's a unique jewel. Might as well have it or keep it. It's like a little trophy. Got 5/3 fire death. Oh, for the faucets, 5/3. I don't know what mine is. It's lower than that though. Okay. Yeah, the one I got's like garbage. I'm the closest thing I've seen a sword going fire. Oh, because you're enchant, right? Would you use a facet though? And even then I'm barely there. Yeah, your build is way different. I don't know. Come on, let's get some essence. I'm hurting for essence. We got all the blue essence we'll ever need, but... Oh wow, that was kind of lame. Umbral disc? Nah. My orts. Yeah, where is that? Somewhere in here. See, here it is. Yeah, it's a 4-3. Pretty lame. Wait, I want the portal right here. No! I used a potion. That's okay. It was uneven anyway. Yeah, luckily they only take up one spot. So I don't feel too bad just holding on to it. Been a while since we had some good rune drops in the cow level. Hopefully we get something today. That'd be cool. Like a Zod? Probably Elds. Yeah. That's the most likely outcome. And if you're lucky, Ral. Hey man, those repairs are gonna pay for themselves. I might need to use that one of these days. Maybe on my barb. Once I have fortitude and stuff, that might be expensive to repair. I'm not sure. Man, I can't wait to actually like make that and see how much defense it comes out to. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, reverse like I got you. I got you. Yeah, it worked with the Vex. Yeah, I'm not expecting much today. Probably just some like low level runes. Might even die a few times. Oh no, he shattered. Oh boy. Here's an Eth rune. Yeah, let's get some more of these. This is awesome. It's cash money, bro. What's this guy's name? Gorebreak the Axe. That's kind of cool name. Keep forgetting to get keys. I get kind of classist when it comes to names like that. Like only nerds would name themselves. Gorebreak the Axe. That is pretty nerdy name. Okay, actually, let's pull these guys out over here. That makes more sense. Okay, I think... Oh, there's a group right here. I think this is the last one, though. Alright. Let's see. There's a Countess. Nice. Pretty close to the waypoint. Can I jump it? Yep, there we go. Alright, reverse psychology. I'm thinking we're gonna get an Ort rune, a Thul, and a Ral. Because that would be like the best drop right now. Well, there's an Ort rune. Where's my Thul? Where's my Ral? Maybe something cool like Neff. Not even, man. She's holding out on me, man. She only dropped one rune this time. She's like, Can't do that too often. Oh, what? Oh, word? Do we have a customer? Is this happening? I'm so scared I'm going to accidentally socket this or something. Yes, no? I got Billy, we got a customer. Found a guy that needs this shield and I'm going to see if I can hook you guys up or something. Okay, sweet. Might have a customer. Placeholder for now. What's this? Nope. Not keeping that. Okay, well, I'm not just gonna stand here the whole time. Customer by proxy, maybe? Yeah. Well, shoot, I'm gonna farm while he does his thing. Might as well, right? I'm just gonna whisper you once he gets back. Sounds good, man. Just find you if he replies with the yes. If you don't hear from me then, either I drink too much or messed up or he didn't want it. Okay. Just gotta play the long game. Would be cool to get a low rune, that's for sure. Kinda down with how honest that felt. Yeah, for sure. Sounds like his friend needs it. Hopefully that's the one. Whispering to save your account name. One socket Colossus sword. Yeah, I'll probably make a new game after the pit, just to kind of, you know, honor the trade in case he wants it. We'll try selling something else, but might as well finish the pit since we're here. is that so loud? I don't know why it does that sometimes. The chest gets like extremely loud for whatever reason. Okay. So we're gonna put that shield on hold for that guy. What else? Oh yeah, we could try selling this phase blade. We have 2 3-socket Dusk Shrouds? Apparently. Okay, let's try selling the phase blade. 5 open socket phase blade for Lem. But first, let's check these trades out. 16 ist for trade? How do you get so many ist runes? It's so crazy to me. $15 perfect. Oh. I thought it was the other way around. Need hell runes. Silkweave for Mal. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Let's try to offload this phase blade. So sketchy teleporting into the big groups like that. Hey, how's it going, Theo? Yeah, I'm planning to do... Once we get there eventually, I want to do like a marathon stream. I think it'd be fun. I'm gonna need like a lot of caffeine though. Oh hey, marathon sounds cool, yeah. Because I don't normally stream that long. So it's like definitely change of pace doing that. It's like a special occasion, right? Oh yeah, so we might have a buyer for that shield. Some guy came in the previous game and said like his friend might want it. So I'm kind of just holding it on reserve for him right now, just in case. Superior unearthed wand. No. No, don't die. Saved. Yep, the shield is a good find. It does have potential. Yeah. There was, because I was trying to trade off stream. There was one guy that offered me Vex, Ist, Goal, plus some kind of facet. But I said nah. But if this guy wants to give me low for it, I'm so down. Because that means I could just save the 2 ohms that I have. Or maybe like trade those for the Zod that we need. So many possibilities. Because yeah, we still have to find that Zod. What are these? Ethereal Frostburn Gauntlets. Come on, just keep walking to the hammers. There you go. Gauntlets. Sark's still weak to deal with Pit Lord Chaos. Oh man. No, those things are super strong with the fire damage. Plus they're immune to fire, aren't they? So that definitely makes it tough, I imagine. I can't really tell how much the damage is fire. Yeah, I don't know. Does it really... I don't think it, like, kind of splits it up, does it? Yeah, no, it's just advanced stats. Always forgetting to get keys. I just too slow. Whoa, nope, let's not do that. Oh, I'm not using my magic find stuff. There we go. Circle it. Got some gloves here too. Those are some scary TPs, yeah. I was kind of nervous in that first one. We're good though. As long as I don't disconnect. Oh yeah? Oh. Let's see what we got. Nope, no skills on that. Hey, your small charms so much. I need them though. Look at that fire res, lightning res. A lot of these are magic find too. And life. I'm not really sure if I need the life ones actually. I don't know. I might be better off on the barb. I think if I remove the life ones... No, wait, we only have 2 of those. Never mind. I thought we could free up a row in our inventory. Or column, not a row. Always mix those up. Better off on the barb? Yeah, probably. Because I don't get hit too often. Except when they're fast like this. That's still not too bad. Man, I might have to turn the fan on. It actually is supposed to get up to like 85 today or something. Super warm for spring. $17.98 to $17.78 for 1 slot. True, true. Because it's only 20 life. Yeah, maybe I should, like, free up a row. Or, I did it again! Column. Maybe I should free up a column. It's like, I do a lot of Excel stuff, and I still like confuse the two for whatever reason. So I would have to get rid of 3. Wait. Maybe 4? I don't know. Let's do this in town. Because I think I have a low magic find charm I could just store. It's like a 4% one. It's not really doing too much, I guess. see. Did extra nerdy things? What'd you do? "20 life is 1.12% health, or of health, at 1798. Yeah, so that's, I guess, not much of a difference. You get the added convenience of more inventory space. Yeah, 1% health loss is worth a slot. True. Okay, we're done with cows. Let's see about these charms. Yeah, we could do without the life ones, I guess. 7, keeping that. 5. See, maybe this 4 we'll get rid of. Oh, this is good though, this one. It's another 7. If we did this. I guess that's a little better. We just have like a random key sticking out. Because I don't know what else I would get rid of. I kind of want to keep the rest of these. I know this one could be better, but it's all res plus 7. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Next to the waypoint again. Nice. That all res plus 7 is totally something I'd keep. Yeah, it's too nice not to. Because if you think about it, that's... what, 7 times 4? 28? 28 to your resistances for 2 slots? Yeah, 28 resistances. So worth. I have a +4 to all res on a small charm somewhere. I may have given that to my barb though, I'm not sure. Give me a co rune, give me a co. Aw. Soul and a row. Where's our rails going? Oh, right here. We don't have a dole rune, I think. No, never mind. I'm gonna try selling the hell runes. Scratch that. Oh wait, actually, doesn't Shale make dole? I think I have that backwards. And then dole makes hell. Or does hell make... Hold on, this is bothering me. I need to check this. Yeah, dole makes hell. Okay. Then shale to dole. Okay. Had to make sure. Yeah, shale, dole hill. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn the fan on. Hold on. I'm not built for the heat, man. I'm built for the cold climate. I need to make a meal or something for Shale and Dull runes. Do you have like a bunch or something? $20 of each? Okay, that's pretty wild. You just haven't come across the chip gems for those? Oh, 10 plus? Well, 15-ish. Oh, okay. Not as bad as 20, but that's still a lot. We just need extra tabs, man. No? Might end up like trying to make a game like... We're gonna try trading them off. $50 for pull. You could try it, man. You might get someone. Okay, I gotta keep checking the chat here to see if this guy whispers me or not. So sick of looking at them. Yeah. Should probably try selling them. What do we have here? Oh, no. Okay. Time for catacombs. Wow. Super close this time around. Wow. Oh, hey, customer? Is it happening? Someone needs the phase blade? There it is. Hey, there we go. And there's our limb rune. Good luck. You. Aw. He left before I could say you too. So kind. Okay, maybe we can try selling this Dusk Shroud. Let me check the price for this real quick. Just 3 sockets regular. Potentially a limb. Yeah, let's try to get a limb. Three open sockets, dusk for limb. Let's see what else people are trading to first. 5 open socket Zerkerax. Sir Low for Burr. Script Circle for trade. Assassin 2 skill. Was that 2 OF open sockets? Is that what he meant? Oh wait, 20. I'm dumb. That's 20 faster cast rate. Then 30 faster run walk. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, faster cast rate. I don't know why I was thinking the letter and not a 0. That's cool. I don't have an assassin though. Okay, let's try selling this. Man, I tear through these guys so much faster when I use Hoto, but Magic Find is like cut in half. That's cool, we freed up some space. We have more room to hoard more stuff. Cool, we got a ring. Oh, that's scary. Ooh, an experience shrine. I may have to come back here. Oh wait, actually, we could just activate it before going to Diablo. Or right now, since these guys don't curse us. Come on, walk into the hammers. We'll have to see what that flail is. No. Got a jewel. Ghost armor. Is that Spirit Shroud? Yep, Spirit Shroud. It says 5 sockets. Nope. Okay. Hit recovery, no. Come on, we gotta be quick. Gotta keep this experience shrine up. Do you still have that shield or no? I just saw the message. Shoot, he messaged me. Travis 3 and then password 3 in 20 seconds. Yeah, he was messaging me and I didn't even see it. Okay. Oh, what is this guy? He's from earlier. You know what's funny? This guy actually came in earlier and told me it's probably worth a Vex, because it's not ethereal. This was off stream before I was trying to sell the shield. But hey, look at that, we got a low rune. But that's funny, this is the same guy. I wish I saved those chat logs. Nice. Alright, so look at this. We got Sir. We got Low. 2 ohms, 2 vexes. Got a goal rune. Mal. 2 ohms, a pole, 2 limbs. Doing pretty well. But this is going to be for our fortitude. And with these, we're going to have to try trading for a Zod. One of these Vexes is going to be for Breath of the Dying, so we have to save this. Yeah, save these two. Everything else we can, like, trade. That's so funny, though. The same guy. Okay. Because we just sold the Phase Blade. I can't remember what else we were trying to sell just then. Oh, the Dusk Shroud. Is this game still open? I think I was trying to sell it for Lem? Okay, cool. My short-term memory isn't completely gone. I remembered the game. Yeah, it's so weird. I didn't see the... Because I had it on all, but I wasn't seeing his messages. That's so weird. Oh well. We good. Oh, let me switch this to all. So I don't... Can I do that? How do I switch this back to just in-game? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Cool, so today so far we've gotten a low rune and a lem rune. Nice. Okay, and then once we have that Zod rune, then I guess we focus on getting Ariots. I think that'll be the next thing we get. And then High Lords. Then I think after that we might be ready. We just have to level up a little bit. We're like almost there. Oh wait, we need Drax too. Just remember Drax. Superior Scarab Husk. Oh, come on, man. One socket? Why you gotta do me like that? Such a bait. You get a lot of base items in cows. It's like not just runes, you get a lot of base items. Uh-oh, we got lag. Please don't be dead. Oh, man. Okay, looks like the stream's dropping. I really hope we're not dead. I kind of have a feeling we are, though, because what was it? We disconnected in like a group of them, so we might not have made it out. And there's the disconnect from server, of course. Is the internet down completely? Oh shoot, the internet's down completely. Attempting to reconnect. Let me reset my router, maybe? Yeah, I'll do that real quick. The struggle is real right now. Okay, are we back? Okay, yeah, we're back. I hope we didn't die. Please, 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 game, please. Yes, we didn't die. Nice. I exited at just the right time. Oh boy. Yeah, man. I do not want to get set back another 8 hours. Because that same thing happened yesterday. But I wasn't able to exit, like, fast enough, I guess. No, I'm not seeing anything there. But yeah, my internet went completely down that time. Oh, we got too much gold. Here, let's fix that. Let's do some gambling.
Hello.
No. Poison dagger. All res plus 7. No Stone of Jordan yet. Okay. Guess not. We'll get him next time. I guess another thing I could do, if Ubers is like still like difficult, I could keep one of those Dusk Shrouds and make Treachery out of it, and then just like switch to that just to proc Fade, and then switch back to Fortitude. That's a possibility. I don't know. I'll think about it. Wait. Yeah, we just did cows. Count is next. There it is. Alright, let's see. Thol and Ortrune. It's okay. We've been on a pretty lucky streak. It's bound to be, like, cut back a little bit. Okay, let's actually consolidate some of these runes. These Ort runes are bothering me. Did the guy come back for the shield? Went to make coffee and some toasted sandwiches? Ooh, toasted sandwiches sounds good. I'm really hungry right now. But yeah, he did. We got the low rune right here. The funny thing is, though, when I was offline trying to make the same trade, that same guy that bought the shield told me that it's probably only worth a Vex because it's not ethereal. And that same guy bought it for low. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. I've traded with that guy a few times. I recognize his name. I think he might have been the same one that I did the 25 perfect gems for like 3 or 4 times. Cool, that looks better. Wait. We have these two, hold on. Cool, no way, the same guy. Must have really wanted that shield. For real. I mean, it's a good shield. If I didn't have this one, I would have probably just used it myself. But I mean, yeah, I could have. It would have been 100 more defense, but I really don't need it. Not for this character. And my resists are already max when I'm like swapped to that. Alright, much better. Okay, we did Countess. Time for the pit. Nope, not that way. Where else could it be, though? I don't see where the path splits. Oh, here it is. ancient armor. We're almost back to where we were at the start of yesterday. Oh man, that really sets you back. Nope, nothing there. What's this ancient armor again? Oh. Milibregas. That's a cool 35k. More blue essence. We got so much of this stuff. Nah. I was gonna try to sell some of that stuff, but we're not really hurting for gold. Diamonds. Nah. It's okay. Wait, actually. What do we need diamonds for? It's for ohm. Do we have a diamond? Oh, hey, customer. Hold on. Okay, we do have diamonds. We'll give him the better one. Oh shoot, the chat's not showing up. I might have to relog. That's so weird. Chat. Bugged. Not sure if you can see this. Okay, I guess not. Hey, what's your next public holiday for you? Ours is Easter. It's gonna be on the 31st. So it's gonna be next week's Thursday. Here, I'm gonna relaunch the game. The chat's bugged. But yeah, it's gonna be March 31st. And I'm thinking about also taking that following Friday off, because then I can make it a 4-day weekend. Okay. Well, I guess that guy didn't want it. That's okay. Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's still one left. Okay, we got a large charm, another large charm, and that's about it. We could sell this. Oh, we could sell this too. I forgot we had all this extra room now. That's nice. 2 to max damage. No. Also no. Okay. Yes, 4-day weekends are bliss. Yeah, they really are. It's like a mini vacation, and it's so cool when it lines up with a holiday like that. Because it's like you get the day off already. Yeah, I probably will. I've got to remember to put in the request this week, though. Wait, that's level 1. Oh man, is this one of those maps again? Oh wait, no, it's right here. Cool. Whew. Superior Cryptic Axe. This could have been so good. If that was ethereal too, and it wasn't 2 sockets. Skullcap, Crowbill. This is the Rock Stopper, right? Oh, it's not. Tarnhelm. That's really good for low level. +1 to skills. Level 15. What's this thing? Pompey's Wrath. Three to Dex. Alright, time for some Act 5. I don't think we've gotten to Act 5 today yet. Because we've always been interrupted by trades. Hey, we could fit all the items now. Decent. Dang, he really just dropped 2 magic items, and that was it. Ooh, we got the portal. Too bad this is a level 82 area. It's like, it would make sense for it to be level 85. But I think this is one of the areas they're increasing the level, right? I can't remember. Okay, that's not happening. It's behind the wall. Can't hit him with our hammers. Yeah, this one will be easy farm once it's level 85. Okay, yeah, so they are updating it then. But yeah, I still try to hit it if it's like on the way and I see it, but I'm not gonna go like out looking for it. But maybe I will once it's level 85. Hey, small charm. Got some gloves too. Nope. Ort rune. We got a ton of Ort runes. Circlet. Too bad it's magic though. Yeah. 12 to life. Alright, time to do bail. Map was confusing me for a second. I thought I was in the middle right here. Here we go. You're so spread out. I don't know why they're so spread out this time. Kind of weird. No, get this guy. Come on. Okay. Now him. There you go. How do you give your mercenary potion without picking it up and dropping on his profile? I forgot. It's a shift and then the number. Oh. Okay, that's the clone. Yep. Can can always tell by how much damage it's taking. Yeah. Very useful to know. Saves a lot of time too. The Tanner Gore Rod. Okay, no luck with the Dusk Shroud. We haven't tried the Gold Dagger in a while. Let me check the price again. Not sure. Yeah, it says low end is a pole rune, so let's see if we can get a pole rune. Goal for pole. I hope people don't get confused and think it's the rune I'm talking about. There's 2 L's though. Wow, he died fast. I kind of like having him for mana though, so let's grab him again. Went out for foods, ended up getting chips and trail mix. Ooh, what kind of chips? Man, I'm so hungry right now. True, they'd be like, what's this person on? For real, it's like, who's trading a gold rune for a pole rune? That's so weird. But yeah, no. They have to know it's the dagger I'm talking about. Oh, here's the first guy to join. Let's see. Hopefully he's not confused. Kettle cooked potato, 1 sea salt, 1 pepper. Oh man, that sounds good. I did leg day today, so my appetite's like extra, like extreme right now. Always got to get energy drinks. Did this guy think I meant the gold rune? I think he thought I meant the rune. Dude, I haven't had an energy drink in a while. It actually does sound kind of good. There's another guy. Yo, if this is another guy who thinks it's the rune I'm talking about, I need to remake the game. Because that's kind of ridiculous. Let's trade, bro. I'm ready. Watch, he probably thought I meant the rune. I think the enticing part for me is the carbonation. Yeah, the carbonation, I love carbonated drinks. Does he want it or not? Might be confused. Okay, yeah, I think they think that I'm talking about the rune, not the dagger. Goal, dag, for pull. There we go. Gold dagger for pull. That should get rid of the confusion, right? I don't want to keep dealing with that. Multiple people. Because, I mean, if someone was trading a gold rune for a pull, you're going to join right away. Like, of course. That's like a no-brainer trade for you. But, like, why would someone do that? They've probably never seen the gold dagger before. But man, that's like ripping yourself off. Gold rune for a pull rune. Let's just grab it, why not? I know we're gonna get cursed and we'll lose it within a few minutes. Oh, not even. It was like a few seconds. Alright. So they opened up like a new Greek restaurant near me. I really want to try. Greek food's actually really good. The gyros? Man. And the pizza bread that they give you? It's so good. I need to stop thinking about food. I'm getting so hungry. When I was 12, 13, I always thought Pepperidge Farms and Milano were like high-end fancy brands. Milano sounds super fancy. Pepperidge Farm, I know it's just like cookies and crackers though, right? I can't remember which ones. Oh, they're Walmart AF. I got you. Hey man, it's still good. Yeah. Flawed Emerald? No. Every now and then, a little secret to myself, some Milano cookies. It's all good, man. I have some cheat snacks every now and then. Those Reese's Pieces. Or the Reese's Cups. That's like my guilty pleasure. It's my favorite candy ever. So good. We're almost there. Halfway point. Not sure what your favorite is. I mean, it's a tough decision. There's a lot of good options out there. I'll keep this. The barb might be able to use this. Snickers is consistently top 3, so that must be accounted for. Yeah, Snickers is good. Butterfinger too. Butterfinger's so good. I keep talking about food. Great axe. Can we pick up any of this? Ring mail? Yeah, something to sell. A little extra gold. Yeah, there we go. 10k. Snickers haven't one of those in ages. Have you tried Snickers ice cream bar? I never tried it, but I think I've seen that before. It's like when I used to work at like this amusement park place, we had a snack bar that had a bunch of like ice cream sandwiches like that. And I think that was one of them. Never tried it though. One time I wanted to be kind of adventurous. I bought croissants from Walmart. Sucks. I remember you used to get that big like French bread from there. I've had Snickers ice cream, it's nice. Oh, I gotta try it. Winco? Oh, was that bread from Winco? That French bread's hella bomb though. Oh, okay. Winco was a spot for having $2 for your name. It really was, man. So much value. So many snacks you could get. Superior Shadow Plate. What is this? 230 strength though. That's I'm conflicted. No, I mean, because to have something that's 560, $230 though, that's so high. Yeah, it is a lot of strength. I don't know, man. Because I feel like my points are better spent in vitality. Like thinking of the barb. Because I'm not sure like what my highest item would be in like strength requirements wise. probably less than 200 though, I imagine. Because we have Breath of the Dying, we have Grief, Ariots, then Fortitude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case. But probably won't use it. We'll see though. It's just like so much defense for something that's like non-ethereal. Kind of crazy. Could be one of those things where you need to have strength charms to equip, or Annie. Oh yeah, how much does this give? Oh, you can get up to 20 attributes on this. Maybe. That's another thing we can get on the barb, is an Annie. But that'll probably be last after all of our other gear. Because I think I got this one for a low rune. I'm pretty sure. Not sure where strength comes from, but my sorcerer's base strength is at 130, 198 with gear. Okay, that's not too bad. I've sunk in a lot of points into strength, because initially I wanted to wear that Immortal King's armor, and that was in like the mid 200s or something. But I decided against it. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we do have to re-roll our stats for the barb. Because we're still on sword mastery. And then that 1 point in mace. Yeah, see, no one's joining this game now till I change the name to Gold Dagger. Ah, man. Let's pull these guys out. It's a bit easier. Okay, I think we're done with the cows now. Yeah, let's hold on to this, just in case. I need to try to figure out what I'm gonna trade for Zod. Like, off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe Ohm Vex? I'm not sure. Alright, here we go. Come on, give me an Eld rune. I want an Eld rune. Didn't work. $27 poison res. No. 7 fire res. Pretty close. Yeah, it is pretty close. The game's not supposed to listen to me, though. It's supposed to be reverse psychology. Oh yeah, we have that too. Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to accidentally vendor like a 7% magic find charm. Customer? Yes. Come on. Howdy. Oh, no, I have. Trying to trade for pull. Man, got my hopes up. Oh, if those were unique. Those would have been shadow dancers. Well, let's pick them up just to see what they are, though. I'm curious. Skullstalker. Yeah, no. I know I've said this before, but the sound of the skeletons dying is just so satisfying to me for some reason. I don't know why. So satisfying. I remember there was a cartoon on Adult Swim, Home Movies, in one episode a character kept saying psychology, so reverse psychology, but thinking about that too much. I remember the name, but I'd have to see. If I saw like images of it, I'd probably remember. Because there was a lot of stuff on Adult Swim, I remember. Psychology, though. There was an epic episode where they were doing a school play / musical. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Superior Heraldic Shield. There's supposed to be a cool music scene, but he was stuck in the car on set, so no one could hear anything. Oh man, that's rough. Got them all? No shaman? Okay. Alright. Are you more of a salt person or pepper? I guess salt? I do like pepper, but when it comes to like snacks, I guess like salt. Ask me. Yeah, how about you, Theo? Oh duh, we just did the pit. War staff. I see you. I see you looking over here. Oh, lame. Could have had another superior sacred charge, but no. Okay, let's not die to the fire. The Iron Jing Bong. If they're in the same grinder, then both. But I lean towards pepper. I do like every morning I just make the same breakfast. I'm weird like that. Like I never get tired of it. But I make an egg sandwich, and with the egg I always add pepper to it. But yeah, snack wise, always salt. Prefer pepper over salt usually, purely because pepper flavor is accented with black colors, and that is metal. Okay. So you like your spices like you like your metal. Got it. I mean, same way how I prefer my coffee. Just like my metal. Black. Hey, Miz. Thanks for the follow, man. How you doing? Eggs, yes, yum. I have smoked paprika in my eggs. I've never tried smoked paprika before. Oh, they're all grouped up over here. I'm gonna have to try that. Smoked paprika. Oh no! We don't have any scrolls. That's okay. Luckily the waypoint's right here. Oh, this food talk though, I swear. So hungry. Okay, now we can do Mephisto. Level 3? Yes, level 3. Oh wait, no. I don't want to switch weapons yet. These guys are too strong. My resistances are too low when I use Alibaba. Really? Oh yeah, because they all have mana burn apparently. Okay. Now we're good. Nope. Nothing that time. That emote. Okay, if no one buys this gold dagger... Nope, it's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Maybe we'll try trading the tokens next. I want to see if I can trade 2 for an ist instead of 3. We'll see. That's pretty fast. Hope you're having a good stream. Find some GG items. Thanks, man. I've actually done pretty well today. We sold a shield that we found yesterday or last week. I can't remember when, but we sold it for a low. That's probably the highlight of the day so far. So that's going into our fortitude. Yeah, it was a sacred Zacharium shield. Wait, no. A Zacharium shield, not a sacred Zacharium shield. But it was superior. It was 15% enhanced defense, 45 to all resists, and 4 sockets. But yeah, someone bought it for a low. Really nice trade. Nice shield and good trade. Yeah, for sure. Happy about that. I'm gonna make it my mission to use that emote at least once from now on. It was the most expensive one because it's animated. But yeah, it's cute. I'm happy with how it turned out. I don't really have like a channel theme or anything, so all my emotes are like super random. I kind of like it that way though. I don't know. Working on building a Javazon. Almost have her to a decent spot. Ooh, nice. Theo actually has a Javazon too. I've never played Javazons myself. I've always wanted to though. Because I've always seen how fast they clear like the cow level and stuff. And I imagine you could farm runes like super fast that way. Oh no. All these guys are immune to magic. Oh, level 76? Nice. Is there any items that you're looking out for right now? Like you're like on the mission to find? I know like Ethereal Titans is like a big one for Javazons. I'm not sure what else. Just need to find a good shield to use other than a J-Mod because it's way too expensive. It's a nice priced pair. That's Titans. Yeah, I've been looking for those. Like the Jeweler's Mod shields. Oh man. Those are expensive. Man, I had F Titans drop like months ago, but never again. There's also been a lesser known A mod I've been thinking of getting. I think J mod's Jeweler's mod, right? I'm not sure what A mod is. Because honestly, I never knew the magic items had value before I played Diablo Resurrected. Because I played Lord of Destruction, I never knew. Jaemod is Jeweler's Monarch of Deflecting. 4-socket shield that increases your block speed and chance to block. Okay, yeah. Jaemod is the same but with 3 sockets. Oh, alright. Artisans. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's another thing I'll have to look out for. Whoa. Almost died there. Yeah, that's another thing I'll have to look out for. Artisans, Monarch of Deflecting. And Jewelers. Very uncommon. Oh yeah, for sure. Most people just toss them. Yeah, for the longest time, man, I was just not even looking at the magic items. But now that I saw the prices of some of those, I'm definitely paying attention. Oh, nothing here. Come on, hold still, bro. We got gold at least. Someone is selling an A mod on Tradery for a burr, but I just can't justify that when I can get a storm shield and probably be fine. Yeah, something like that. I guess it's for more if you want to min-max. I don't know. But yeah, storm shields should suffice, right? Okay, no luck with the gold dagger. I guess we can try the tokens now. Let's see. Oh, we have this bug. We don't have the full list of games. Hold on, let me fix this. Gotta relaunch. I hate when that happens. I want to see what people are trading. What? Did I make it worse? Burr for your 30 ist. That's crazy. How do people save up 30 ist? Okay, let's just try this. 2 tokens for ist. See if we get any bites. Oh, it is super dark. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, guys. Actually, I gotta be right back. Give me like 3 or 4 minutes. Hopefully no one joins this game. But yeah, 3 or 4 minutes, I'll be back. And we're back. Okay, cool. Looks like no one joined. Nice. Bone Spirit. Oh, we're past the halfway mark on that experience bar. Yeah, I think we'll still hit level 93 this week. It's not too far. Customer? Dude's name is Cold AF. Act 5. I'll go to Act 5. Oh, inventory full. I was like, wait, what's happening? Hey, I guess we're gonna get an ist for 2 of them. Nice. Yo, thank you. Hey, look at that. We managed to get an ist for 2 of them. So the trade does work. Yeah. Usually it's like 3. 3 of those for an ist. So happy about that. And we still have 4 more. So we could stay in game. So good. Oh. No, don't die, don't die. Stay back there. Just let them run into the hammers. Okay. Why isn't my W working? Is my keyboard broken? No. For some reason, I can't switch weapons. Okay, I don't know what's happening. What? Wait, what? I'm so lost. Soul Harvest. Ironstone. That's cool. Hey, we got essence. That's cool. Definitely need the red essence. I think we may be bugged. Yeah, let me try rejoining. Kinda need to swap weapons. Okay, there we go. That's so weird. Okay. I've checked all the borders, so it's got to be in the center somewhere. Maybe? Here it is. I think I want to hold on to the last two of those tokens. Like, just in case we need an extra reroll. Is token one of each of the 4 essence? Yeah. One of the 4. Cool thing I learned about cairnstones, they always spawn directly to the left or right of the path. So if you find that path, follow it and they'll be there. Hold on, I need to see this visually. So wait. So this path right here, right? Always spawn directly to the left or the right of the path. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks for the tip. NB Dicey? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah, I have to remember that. Yeah, definitely helpful. Because I'm always just like teleporting all around the map trying to find it. Wandering aimlessly. Two amulets? From one chest? How often does that happen? Trying to trade a limb for one. Aw. You guys are so nice. We've all been there looking for a waypoint or something. Yeah, true, true. Yo, thanks for the follow, NB Dicey. Wait, I'm going towards the right. I like going to the left in cows for whatever reason. I don't know why, it's just a habit. Always go counterclockwise. Don't die. Okay, no. He's got the lifesteal. We're good. Man, just this whole progress of level 92 to 93, it really makes me wonder how much experience is 98 to 99. Because this is insane. 2 billion? I mean, that's total, but still, that's a lot of experience. I'm on 91 to 92, it's mind-numbing. Dude, that must have taken me like at least like 3 or 4 weeks. Because sometimes, like, it happened yesterday too. I'll disconnect and I'll log back in and I'm dead. So it's like you can't recover your body and some of the experience, and it's like boom, there goes 8 hours. It sucks. My heart always stopped at like 89. It takes so long, dude. Like in the 90s? Oh man. We're almost there. Almost level 93 though. It's happening this week. If I die again, I'm just gonna do bail runs. I'm at that point. That happened to me at the start of the launch, but hasn't for a while. Pindle gives a surprising amount of XP for such an easy run. Yeah, I usually incorporate Pindle in my magic finding runs. I have yet to actually do like bail runs or anything, like public games. This is all just from like farming. Level 92, almost 93. But yeah, if we die again, it's such a setback. I think I'm gonna just do it, so you don't have to worry about it. Because I think once I'm level 93, I'll be okay. That's like my goal right now. Died today to archers and pits, lost half a bar but bounced back. It can be done. Yeah, it definitely can. But dude, those archers, no joke. I've died to those a few times. That's actually how one of my hardcore runs ended before. The last time I played a hardcore character. I don't remember if it was the pit archers though. It was some kind of archers that killed me. Maybe it was the pit. But yeah, we got to hell, I remember. We were running Act 1. This was Diablo Lord of Destruction though. Fanatic, amplified damage, demolishes me. I'm scared of hardcore because of heart trauma. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a scary combo. The amplify damage too. If I were to do a hardcore character, it'd probably be on single player, just so I don't have to worry about disconnects. Because it would suck to lose your character just from a disconnect. It's like no fault of your own. Mine was Act 1 Hell around Tomo Highlands. Wait, I think that... Seeing clips of that felt awful. Oh, dude, yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, dudes, it's always the archers. They're so strong. Okay, what do we have here? No. We'll just vendor these. We got another hell rune though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 more. Because I'm gonna hold on to 1 always. Oh man, we have to transfer these soon too. A lot of gems. Hey, what is this? Oh, we finally got a bone hue. I've gone the whole time playing Diablo Resurrected without having a bone hue drop. And we finally have one. And we don't really need it. Do these sell for anything, I wonder? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Bone hue. Must have ethereal quality. Okay, I guess not. Ah, too bad. Oh, we got one though. Finally dropped for us. They're not that common, but pretty nice in single player for mercenary before runewords. Yeah, exactly. Because I would have loved having one of those drop when I was leveling up. But it never dropped. Your gem stash is starting to look like Candy Crush. It really is. I'm saving up those rows. I get extra points there. Yes, I love when it's this close. The combo counter on his gem page would be so high. For real. Okay, so yesterday, when we tried reverse psychology, I got a Vex rune to drop from Countess. Or it was one of the mobs next to Countess. Either way. Gotta try reverse psychology again. Or maybe the game's on to me. Either way. Okay. Man, I really hope we get some like Ort runes here. Like an Ort or an Am. I would love that right now. That's like exactly what we need. I have a dole. I actually needed a dole. That works. I'm okay with that because I didn't have a dole. The RNG gods love a trier, for sure. Still managed to rip you off by dole, yeah. But this is my dole slot. I didn't have one. We good. I don't mind. But yeah, our luck probably has to cool off from yesterday. It's on cooldown right now. Okay, it's not that way. Is it over here? No. I'm so bad at finding it when it's this close to the path. Like I'm used to it branching off into two different ways. Ancient armor. Oh, it's so low. It's like for some reason, I feel like ancient armor should have more defense than that. But I don't know. Like 200 seems so low. More chip gems. Always need those. Oh yeah, I think we got that shield yesterday too. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday was a really good day. Got a lot of stuff. Today was good too. We got a low rune. Super hyped about that. Anything else? No, not seeing anything. Yeah, no, we're good. We have 2 of these already, so I'm not going to hold on to that. Always hold on to these, though. And the chipped ones. Oh, it's getting full. Oh wow, 3 unique items. What is this? Oh, Wizard Spike. Shadow Fang. I wonder if Shadow Fang's like a common lore thing too. Because I remember in WoW, there's an instance called Shadow Fang Keep. And whenever I see that sword, I always think of that instance. Yeah, we don't need Wizard Spike. Or this. Oh hey, we've got enough gold to gamble with. Let's do some gambling. We're almost capped out.
Good evening.
Nah. Decent resists. But the other stats, it's like, eh. That's okay. Okay, that's enough. I want to save enough to resurrect the mercenary if we have to. No, selling that. At the very least, Shadow Fang's an easy to use name for anything. A dragon, group of bandits, an assassin. True. It is a pretty easy name. (17 strength, 6 lifesteal. Still, probably not. I'm like thinking if my barb would ever use those rings, but it's like, I don't think so. What rings do you use for your Hammerton? This level 9 ring for the cast rate and the resist. And then this level 29 ring also for the resists. Yeah, I think the rings are the one thing I should probably upgrade on him. But I mean, we're doing okay. I don't have any trouble killing things. So I haven't like bothered. Because when we have our magic finding set, our damage is 8.7 to 8.8k. And then our resists, it's kind of low. And then when we switch to our Hoto and our Spirit, we have max resists and 11k damage. Have you gambled today? I think that was the second time I gambled. Just then. But yeah, I haven't gotten anything. Another nice, I was curious because I have some caster rings if you needed them. Aw, I appreciate it. But yeah, these rings are good for now. Yeah, definitely appreciate it though. But yeah, I've held on to them so long just for the resists alone. Okay. Let's check the chest. Yo, what's your main character, by the way, NB Dicey? Like, what would you consider your main character? Because this guy's my main right here. So I know Mez is a Javazon. Theo, I don't know if you're maining your Boazon now, but it was a Javazon. And then July has his Enchantress. Sorceress, love her to death. What kind of sorceress are you running? Okay, we didn't get anything from the chest. Oh, lightning and fireball? Nice. Yeah, a lot of people do cold. It's nice to see it like a change. Oh, you switched to your Boazon? Is that your main now? I had a lot of fun when I was leveling that Boazon that I have. Eventually we'll go back and play her. Uh-oh. We got a unique ring. Oh man. Is this it? Is this gonna be the Stone of Jordan? Wait, no. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. It's gonna be a mantled heal ring. Unique mantled. Yes, exactly. It's gonna be a mantled. Oh no, yes. It's a nail. Here we go. I mean, that's okay. 210 attack rating. I'll keep it. Run anything without infinity. Oh, I run anywhere without infinity, so it's going okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's a lot of places you can hit with Sorceress. Like, especially Mephisto, you can do that moat trick. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, this one's still better, but it's decent. Did Nightmare Andy for my Stone of Jordan. 60 runs? What? Only 60 runs? That's actually really good. It was crazy hype, I know. Yeah. I'd be super hyped from that. I mean, I was hyped just from that bird drop that I had before. That's what kind of, like, jump-started my build like crazy. And that just dropped from a cow game. Was not expecting it. It's level 1. Yours was Jaw from... What, you got Jaw? You got Jaw now? Because I remember you're looking for that. It changed the pace of everything. Yeah, I didn't know you got Jaw. No, that was for... Oh, that was what started the game. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I think I was gonna say, you got it? What? But yeah, it's like once you get those high-level items or whatever, it's just like a huge jump start for whatever you're trying to build. Okay, here's level 3. Goal set. 3 calculators said 1300. What? I didn't know there's a calculator for that. So you can, like... I guess like, that makes sense. Because it probably takes into account the drop rate and then factors in how many runs you may need. Huh. That's cool. Silope Sins is what I used. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me add that to my notes real quick. Silope Sins. Okay, saved. Gotta check that out later. Love having Notepad. It's so convenient. It's probably one of my most used applications on the computer. It's Notepad. weapons. Yeah, I've heard of that. Really informative. Dang, you've heard of it too? This is my first time hearing about it. Yeah, I gotta see. Okay, we already did Act 4. Time for 5. Ooh. We got a diadem. Come on, be something cool. Ah, +1 to skills. Yeah, takes in magic find, player count, creature type, and difficulty. Said 23k pindles for chance of crit. 23k pindles. Jeez. Okay, so it has like a lot of factors in. That's really cool. Same, I tried to make a transition of normally using Notepad to Word docs. Word doc just seems so clunky, dude. Like, it's nice to be able to like format it. Yeah, 4 months later, back to Notepad, yeah. But it's just so much quicker, I guess. Just using Notepad. Man, I wish this was better. Too bad. I mean, there's also, what is it, Notepad Plus? I know a lot of like programmers use that. But I don't know. I have it, but I still stick with regular Notepad. Okay. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing worth picking up there. Oh man, we're getting so close experience-wise. I'm gonna be so happy once we finally hit 93. I think we've been level 92 over a month. It's been over a month for sure. I use Notepad on documents to kind of journal on. Yeah. I use it for like a lot of notes. Even when I'm at like work related, it's all like on Notepad. I just split it up with like hyphens, like a line of hyphens, and then I'll do like notes below that. Would save it YYY. Oh, year, month, date. It was always a numerical date order. Oh, I think I remember that actually. I think I remember you showing me that. Like you had Notepad journals, I remember. Uh-oh, there's dolls here. No! All it takes is 2 of them. 2 of them can kill me. Okay, we're good. We survived. Those things are the worst, man. Ooh, Grand Charm. Come on, get the mages. It's not fast enough. It doesn't proc fast enough. Nah, we're good anyway. There's only 2 left. There we go. Cool, he didn't die. He usually always dies to those. Recently started my first ever grail. You ever try? Oh, Holy Grail, right? It's like where you have to get one of every item or something? I think that's how it works, right? Never tried it myself personally. Yeah, okay. Are you working on that? Oh, recently started it? Are you doing that in single player or online? Because there was another guy that came in here that was doing it. His handle was like Skinny 66 TV. Don't need to keep them, just record. Oh, just record. Spices up magic finding on Battle.net. Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't need to keep them. Alright. Is there something to like track that? Like an add-on or something, so you don't have to like make an Excel sheet or whatever? We got some stuff to sell. But yeah, I have not tried doing the Holy Grail. Use an app on your phone? Okay, so there's an app. Tome of D2. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I might have to do that one of these days. Right now, what I'm working on is I'm trying to build up a barb. Because I've never done Ubers. Like, I played Diablo Lord of Destruction back in the day and never did Ubers then. So I really want to work towards Ubers in Diablo Resurrected. That's like my end goal right now. So yeah, we're working on gearing him up. He's already at the level. Now I was thinking about making a smiter, but I already have a paladin, so I was like, okay, what would be my second choice? So I went Frenzy Barb. So yeah, I'm excited to actually do Ubers for the first time. Smiter's what I'd recommend, but Barb can do it too. It'll just be scary. Yeah, I don't mind the challenge. I think it's doable. I'll just be like over prepared. Okay, 740 almost. I think I'll do one more shorter run. Enchant. Oh yeah, enchant's gonna help a lot. Do you have the keys for it? I have like, I want to say 7 or 8 keys. They're all terror keys though, so that's something I'm still working on too. I'm like trying to think what we're gonna try to sell next. I was AFK. Are you going to attempt Ubers? Not today, but I was just mentioning that that's kind of the goal I'm working towards right now. But that's going to be on our Frenzy Barb. So we already have Grief, a Berserker Axe. We have an Ethereal Berserker Axe that I'm going to make Breath of the Dying out of. You could trade for the other ones, or I can look for some for you if you want a hand. Oh, it's okay. I appreciate it, though. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to come across them. Because we still have to gear up the barb. Like, I have the runes for Fortitude now. Next we're going to build Breath of the Dying after that. But we need a Zod, so Zod is the next rune we're looking for. I just started doing Ubers a couple weeks ago. What character are you doing Ubers on? Let's try selling the Dusk Shroud again, I guess. Still only see 2 games. Yeah, see if we can get a Lem rune out of it. Worth a shot. Yeah, I've never done Ubers. Always wanted to, though. A smiter. Found some really good torches. Nice. What was your best torch find? If you remember. Yeah, I did Diablo clone, just never Ubers. So I think that'd be really cool. Because, I mean, this is my favorite game of all time. And it's like, I've not done Ubers. Gotta do Ubers at least once. Found a 2020 Sorcerer's Torch last night? Oh my. That's pretty insane. That's like, you sell it and you can gear up every character basically that you have, right? Yeah, that's really good. I've heard legends about Smiters being top tier Ubers. Yeah, Smiters are probably the best for Ubers, and you don't really need the best gear for them either. Like, you could just have like a budget build and you'll be fine. Yeah, it takes like a minute to do them. That's what I've heard. But you know what? I already have a paladin. I don't want to make another one. Even though I like paladins. Hardest part is the organ sets. Oh, like the bosses? Lilith is awful. Oh yeah, because of the poison damage, right? Other two are okay. Yeah, I've heard tales of Lilith. That poison damage, bro. No joke. And archers? Oh no. Okay, that's gonna be scary. Luckily, with Frenzy, I have like 180% extra move speed. Or 180% increased move speed. Maybe I'll be okay dodging arrows? I don't know. Man, it's scary. Definitely have to be geared up. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah. If I can't do it, I think I'm also going to try making a treachery just to proc fade and then switch back to fortitude. I think that might be a good idea. Give your mercenary armor to tank some arrows. True. We have to gear him up too, like get better armor. I could give him this corpse morn, like switch it out, because this is pretty cool. Almost 1800 defense. It's not bad. Oh yeah, and then we also have that Gladiator's Bane. It has like 2k armor on it. I use Enigma to teleport, find Izzy, Lilith. Then I proc Fade with Treachery and switch to Smoke to do Uber Trist. That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I will make a Treachery. I'll save one of the Dusk Shrouds, I guess? I'm not sure if I have a 3-socket Archon plate on my mule. I think I only have 4 sockets. They're cheap and good to have, yeah. It's like the most expensive rune is like Lem, right? That Fade is too good. Yeah, I think so. You can use any old armor for Treachery if you just want to use it for Fade for Ubers. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. I could just use the Dusk Shroud then. I'll just keep an extra one. Yeah, because I'm only using it to proc fade. Gonna go do some magic finding myself. Good luck on the run. See you another time. Hey, thanks for stopping by. NB Dicey. Hope you have some good luck. Find some good items. And yeah, thanks for the tips today. Thanks for the follow as well, man. Hope to see you around again. Heart Carver. Oh, this is that find item thing for barbs. That's pretty cool. I wonder if Horkers would ever use this. Or would they just use, like, magic finding swords? Probably just magic finding swords, to be honest. Okay, actually... Do I want to do cows? Well, I kind of do. I want to do that same trick again. Okay, so we can just follow the path. And it should... There it is! Oh, that's so cool. Very nice. Yeah, let's do cows. Why not? This could be the run that we get a Zod rune. The Zod that we need. Ooh, that's fanaticism, okay. Still no match for the hammers. Man, I still wonder what the inspiration was for the secret cow level. Like, what were they thinking at the time? It's so random. Oh, hey. Is that a customer? Potential customer? One moment. I'll give him the better one. What's the defense? It's low, man. Hope you don't mind. We'll see. He's thinking about it. He hasn't left yet. The suspense. Yes, no? There's another guy. Oh, they're trying to farm? Bruh. Oh, she's already at the town cellar. I was gonna say, I'll race you. Wait, you know what? We have a bunch of people in here. Let's just keep doing cows. Superior Targe. That threw me off for a second. I was like, wait, that's not a sacred Targe. It's superior. There's another guy here? Peggy Hill. Why is everyone joining right now? I don't understand what's happening. Do these people want the armor, or are they just here to magic find? Superior Thresher. Oh, we're still holding this. Hold on. What a party. For real. I'm gonna type something. Anyone need, or y'all just here to steal my MF? There we go. That was so weird. We should join probably. That was so random. Like, all these people started joining. Okay, one more. I'm just gonna do Bale. Because it's almost 8 for me. The game with that name already exists. Bro, that was my game. I like finishing with Bale. Because I like the music at the end. It's like so fitting. Have you ever been to a trade game? I've been to one. It was a while ago. No one was saying wug though. I don't know if people remember that. What you want? What you got? Yeah, I haven't seen just like a regular trades game in a while. It's always so funny though. Wug. Oh no, we got dolls again. Oh, so many dolls. Get out of here. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Dude, why is there so many dolls this time around? There's even one with the Holy Freeze aura. Whoa. Yeah, it only takes 2 to kill me. I've seen some Trading Post games too shy to join. Aw. It's not bad, but it's like... I feel like people are just there to sell their stuff. They're not really there to like buy stuff. So it's kind of harder. I don't know. It seems easier to just make your own game with like what you have, what you're looking for. I don't know, just my opinion. I don't know. But I mean, it's cool that you can link stuff in chat now. You weren't able to do that in the regular or Lord of Destruction Diablo. Nice, we got all the skeletons. Come on, Jamali, this is all you. Totally makes sense. Way more sense to just making games for... Yeah, exactly. Because then you could just magic find in them too. You don't just have to stand around spamming what items you have. Unless you're like AFK and you're like doing something else. I guess it makes sense for that. Because when I do trades off stream, I'm just like sitting in Act 1. And I have like the window pretty small. It's not in full screen. But yeah, just standing there. Oh, we still have this lemur in here. Okay, we're gonna keep that other Dusk Shroud. So we can make treachery if we have to. And hey, we have the lem for it now. It works out perfectly. Trades give me some memories of taking up the public library, computers for RuneScape, 444 for... Oh, I remember that. And you could do like the wavy text and like the blue text. You just keep spamming your same message, and there'd be like hundreds of people in the same spot. Selling lobsters. 20 GP each. Oh well. We got a lot of stuff today done. A lot of good drops. Well, not drops, but trades. A lot of good trades today. So yeah, we just got this Lem rune. We traded 2 tokens for an Ist. We traded that shield that we found for a low rune. What else? Found this armor. I have to look into this and see what strength I actually need on my barb. See if it's worth it or not to use this, because the strength is super high. But the defense... conflicted. But yeah, we got some essence too. Yeah, today was a good day. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for the follows. Really fun day. Appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting with me and stuff. It's always super fun with you guys here. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, 4:30 Pacific, and we'll be doing some more magic finding. Alright, take care everyone. See you later. Bye.